If you're on your path, like your perceived path, a lot of doors will open and, you know, there'll be light and opportunities they'll open up. But if you're not on that path, even if you're just slightly off because it's someone else wants you to be on that path, it's going to be really dark. And like those doors will not open. Frosting, Sour Patch Kids, Snickers, Butterfinger, Reese's, 4 liters of Coke.
This is like a 100-mile junk food party.
It's disgusting, yeah. A lot of other professional ultra runners are a little more scientific with what they put in their bodies, but if you know your body well enough, you can eat a lot of things. More frosting. This is my training log. So this is May. This is like doing 65-mile weeks, an 81-mile weekend. I raced a 50K at the end of May. Keep it up. I've figured out that I want to help people somehow. I think success is gauged by money in a lot of ways that's so unhealthy, and doing what we've been told to do or what society tells us to do purely based on like the hours we work. And if those hours are miserable, what's the point? My tribe is around this trail community, and that's why I moved to Boulder. People who love to run trails and ultras and who like to socialize and drink beer after runs.
Have fun and enjoy your public lands. Thank you so much.
I don't see any point in spending time doing things and practicing unless you are trying to be the best. It's tough because like 99% of the time you're not the best. Yeah, I mean, I don't want to have a year of races like this.
You know, the reality is, you know, we all fail. And she in the last year has had a tremendous amount of failure.
I went into college pretty naive to the running scene. I got my butt handed to me. And I just kind of was over racing. I was over the monotony of the oval. For it, yeah. I almost think it's just a byproduct of being in like my family. It's not like we talk about it a lot, about suffering. Happy birthday to you.
To suffer well is to suffer towards a very specific goal. I come from a family where we were told this is going to be fun, and then we would go out and people would be crying.
It's not the best, like bring your girlfriend, bring your boyfriend at the Gallaghers. Like usually people get hurt. Blood has been drawn.
Oh my God, no, isn't that funny?
And lines have been crossed.
The source of the competitiveness for our family really is the Gallagher tribe. It starts with my father, and then it passes on to me.
Pops, you know, he grew up in the Great Depression and working so hard in school to go through med school. I thought Pops was a surgeon. Like, it was like, okay, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna go to med school. I'm gonna have a career.
She got into organic chemistry second semester, and she, after 2 weeks, was not doing well at all.
I dropped organic chemistry and didn't tell anyone. I was pretty ashamed and felt like I was a failure. I was most worried about telling Pops. This feeling of being a total failure gave me definitely an extra push of like, well, I better make all these hours I spend every day running mean something.
What can I say? What can I do?
The Leadville 100 is one of the more famous 100-mile races in the world. It's known as the race across the sky because it's really high, so it starts at 10 and it goes up to 12.6 over this thing called Hope Pass. Hope Pass. It's hard to eat, it's hard to breathe, obviously. It's a badass 100 for sure. Most people would say it's more mental. You have to have a threshold of fitness. But then it gets fun. Then it gets gnarly and raw. Like Leadville Race Series was tweeting, like girl holding frosting in the lead.
2016 Leadville 100 Women's Champion, Mrs. Clare Gallagher!
Thanks for coming. So much.
I'm very proud of her. I think her greatest strength is her drive to succeed and to win. Whatever she wants to do, she will do well. I'm convinced of that.
I needed to run 100 miles to figure out that I'm not going to become a doctor and that that's not my chosen path.